The application of Chinese heritage Fei Tian art characters on textile scarf design. I have mentioned a purpose of this research, which is to evaluate the application of Chinese heritage Fei Tian art characters on textile scarf design. The national psyche and the identity of the country are usually affected by its cultural values. The research will depend the reader's understanding of the importance of Chinese culture components as well as how they impact scarf design. In order to be more precise, the research will discuss the impact of Fei Tian, one of the most popular flying creatures of China, on regional customers in the country in the context of scarf textile design. I have developed four objectives which are to understand the received of cultural elements in the element of textile designing of scarf in China, to analyze the impact of the Fei Tian related designing on the textile designing of scarf in China, to evaluate the root of the Chinese heritage of Fei Tian characters in textile designing of scarf and remind involvement in the Fei Tian expressed designing and characters for textile designing of scarf, and to have deeper understanding of Chinese local traditional culture. I have discussed the relationship between Chinese heritage and Fei Tian art. The art of Dunhuang Fei Tian is founded on the significance of the human body. It has always honorary heritage, body and clothes. Fei Tian art reached its apex during the Tang Dynasty with its intricate diamond and beautiful characters. It was usually to see Chinese executives and dancing giraffe combined in the Tang Dynasty clothing. Fei Tian used every textile, such as direct plies and long skirts, to simulate flying. The development of this art has had an impact on Chinese culture and provided a timeless beauty. I evaluate the access between Chinese heritage and textile scarf design. The first textile scarf can be found in Chinese heritage back to the Han era. Scarf may be found on Chinese varied sculptures which date back to 1000 BC in Chinese heritage. The Chinese Emperor Chen issued the decree in 213, which ordered his varied aides to wear scarves for denote them. The origin of the scarf is considered to have originated in China. The origin of the scarf is considered to have originated in China. China is an early adopter of scarf as well. I have developed the research hypothesis which implies a application of Fei Tian art characters on the textile scarf design present Chinese culture. I have discussed the research methodology in order to investigate how Fei Tian art is used Chinese textile scarf design. The study used the max method approach like climbing qualitative and qualitative approaches to explore two cultural influence on textile design. A descriptive research design is adopted, specifically one that makes use observational methodology in order to improve to research purpose. Both primary and secondary sources are used, notably keen information on Chinese culture and influence and of Fei Tian art on design in grade through scholarly journal and papers. Though descriptive design has its claims, the script culture is normal glass and accurate measurement have ensured invalidity of result. The analytic analysis has been performed to analyze the data collected from primary and secondary scores. I analyze the research model. The descriptive technique used in this study's research methodology aligns with interpretive thinking. This strategy amenable to the investigation of pricing theories to learning more about the impact of Chinese heritage on textile design. Deductive reasoning can help with processing and production, but it's not that it can also detected, created, including and oversimplify the negative influence that culture history can have design methodology. The method map strategy that was selected used both primary and secondary data scores. Both concurrently and concurrently data are collected as part of primary data collection using simple random sampling technique. Overly, the maximized approach must ensure that the fact of Chinese culture, history, and Fei Tian are on textile scarf design are understood holistically. Service-based data collection, which is particularly useful for numerical analysis, pattern indication in detection and classification. I have accessed the result and the discussion of this research study. The Flying Sky Painting Dream collection climber compared art with ancient Chinese culture is inspired by flying sky painters of Dunhuang. Various of these scarves not only interest with developers of Dunhuang culture, but also take on essence of correctly built and hope their actions. The transformation power of scarf culture is commonplace and There's a spirit of Paris culture development. Silk scarf let conflict, tradition culture, and cutting edge actions are the outcome of fusing silks. The significant combo of Chinese history past with modern fashionable scale scarves are made using precision hand weaving mast, which cloud control products including silk braiding, cocoon ear building, and silk ear denim. I have clouded to research study documented. Vision of traditional and complex extract is produced by using Fei Tian art tractors, a Chinese heritage art form in the design of textile scarf. Scarves are more than just fish extras as they go beyond their functional purpose to serve as platforms for cultural expression and personal style. This represents the changing order of women during various stretch of life. This star has offered insightful information of scarf companies looking to include Fei Tian art characters in their design. The emblems are seamless going on traditional, elegant, and modern style that cast across boundaries of culture and art. Thank you.